los terroristas.
They do the Harlem Shake.
Con los terroristas.
Gorlok Cinema, the movie review show. These are the ramblings of Webster's film students. Their mission to review strange new movies, to seek out new actors and new storylines, to boldly go where literally every movie review show has gone before.
Greetings, humans. Welcome to the season finale of Gorlok Cinema.
Tonight, for our last episode, and in celebration of the new Star Trek movie coming out in May, we'll be discussing all things Star Trek.
Yes, and it's also a very special episode because it is Lauren and my last episode as host of Gorlok Cinema.
That's right. After all these years of playful banter and riveting movie discussions, we'll be graduating in May.
You guys have been and always will be my friend.
Adam, no. I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
We'll miss you so much, Adam Zanzi.
There. You know what's gonna cheer us up? Talking about Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
And Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Bennett, he was in Warhorse, you know.
Shut the up, Zanzi!
Be brave!
Completely different
Be
character.
brave! Oh, okay, different character. I'm sorry.
Anyway, shall we begin?
Let's do.
Yes. So, are you a Trekkie/Trekker?
Yes, I am not borrowing this shirt from anyone. The original series, I'm a big fan. I think it's really good stuff. I love all the incarnations, except Star Trek Voyager. I think it's kind of boring. But all the other Star Treks I'm a huge fan of.
Awesome.
You?
I'm kind of a noob. I'm just a fan of the new ones, and
Yeah.
I'm like really excited to see what they'll do with the next one. And of course, I'm a huge Benedict Cumberbatch fan, so I'm kind of over the top, overjoyed that he's going to be a villain.
Yep. So yeah, let's talk about the next one. So your expectations are high?
I think so. I'm more just really curious of what characters they're going to go with, like who John Harrison is actually going to be. Like,
Yeah.
is he actually going to be Khan? Are they lying to our faces? Is he going to be someone else?
I don't think it's Khan, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm very interested to find out all of it. I'm a little sad that this one is another action movie because the last one was an action movie, and Star Trek isn't always about action. There's many episodes that don't have any fighting, that are just exploring new planets, meeting new aliens, and I hope J.J. Abrams eventually gets to that side of Star Trek because that's just as important. So, Star Trek 2009 is your favorite Star Trek movie?
It's the only one I've seen.
Really?
I've seen, snippets of old Star Trek and like William Shatner, which is kind of amusing for the most part, but I haven't really seen much else besides the new one.
Yeah, the funny thing about that show is that the original series is that it's so corny, and they had such a low budget and everything. You can really see right through the illusion of all of it, but at the heart of it is some really good storytelling going on. There's some sad episodes. You really feel for Spock. Spock is such a great, tragic figure. So let's talk about the movies. Star Trek 09 is good, but the best Star Trek film is still Wrath of Khan. Beautiful action film, really intelligently written. I love Wrath of Khan so much, and I think everyone needs to watch it. I think as a new Star Trek fan, you should check it out because I think you'll dig it because you'll see, like, it's the same characters from the new one, and I mean, played slightly differently, played a bit older, but It's really good.
I might check it out.
You should.
All right.
Once you've ruled out the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, what do you get?
The truth.
No. Adam's Corner.
Hey guys, Adam here, and welcome to the final segment of Adam's Corner for this weekend of G Cinema. I wouldn't describe myself as a Trekkie, but there is one Star Trek film that I absolutely love and would call just a great film. It's 1996's Star Trek First Contact, directed by #1 Riker himself, Jonathan Frakes. This is an exhilarating action film that also has really deep messagery in it. As Captain Picard, Patrick Stewart is absolutely perfect. He wants to hunt down the Borg and destroy them for what they did to him so many years ago when they tried to turn him into a Borg. Alfre Woodard is very good as the woman that accompanies him while he's on the ship. James Cromwell from Babe is very good as the drunken guy who's actually going to change humanity by building a ship. The Borg, for me, are like the ultimate Star Trek villains. They're just so quiet and so menacing and scary. So if you have not seen Star Trek First Contact, I'd definitely check it out. It made me actually really like Star Trek, even though I did casually like Next Generation when I was growing up in the 90s. And I'm still working my way through the Star Trek films, but that is definitely a film that I would call great. It's been a wonderful year for G Cinema. This is me signing off until next time. See you guys at the movies.
So we've got an exciting slew of summer movies coming up, starting with the new installment of the Iron Man franchise. The aftermath of Loki's attack on New York, Tony is faced with a new formidable villain in Ben Kingsley's The Mandarin in Iron Man 3, which is due out May 3rd.
Star Trek Into Darkness pits Captain Kirk and his crew against a warmongering foe who has sworn revenge against society. Hitting theaters on May 17th, Star Trek Into Darkness stars Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, and British sex god Benedict Cumberbatch.
Director Zack Snyder and writer David S. Goyer shine new light into Clark Kent's journey into supermanhood in Man of Steel, starring Henry Cavill, Russell Crowe, Amy Adams, and that one guy from Boardwalk Empire. Check out all the ramping and the spandex on June 14th.
Monsters University gives us a peek at what our favorite monsters, Mike and Sully, were like in college. Get ready for nostalgia, feels, and most likely tears on June 21st. Or, if you don't feel like crying, go check out the new and long-time coming zombie flick World War Z, starring Brad Pitt, which comes out on the same day.
Well, I guess that's it.
It's been a pleasure, sir.
This is Josie Rodriguez signing off, Webster. For one last time, I love you.
And this is Lauren Picorni encouraging you to keep your film crews well fed. We'll see you guys down the road. And until then, live long and prosper.